to Dubai.
How are my friends? Hola, hola, hola. They are not fine. Okay. Okay, close here. Buenas tardes desde Massachusetts, Miss. Today es en inglés. Hoy es ahorita es en inglés. My friends, we are doing English today. This is in English today. This is for my American friends. Okay, 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 okay. Yeah, English. Buenas tardes, Massachusetts, Massachusetts. We're doing English. English. Oh, let me turn the camera around. We are here in my beautiful Instagram, TikTok. El pelo lo tengo tan suave hoy que no se me quería bombar. My hair is so soft today. If you are friends, just living by, we are notifying your friend. Thank you, TikTok. Thank you, Instagram. Reset your mind. Today we're talking about resetting the mind. So we are going to answer any question that it has to do with your thinking. Vibrant at any age. Remember, we're going to be talking about that, and you find everything in my amazing books. It doesn't matter. I understand sophisticated English. It doesn't matter. I use both Spanish and English. I love you too. We are hot. How are you guys? Okay, so get your little tea, your coffee, your water. I like Kata said, it doesn't matter. I understand both. I love you too. That's great. Hello, Josefina. Hello, Tito. Yo entiendo. Dice Miss Hobby, awesome. Awesome. I love it. And I think my friends, we should all, like learn new things. This is what my book number 2 is about, learning. So learning a different language is very powerful. You look amazing this morning. Oh, I like the way I have it today because I can read you. Hola, hola, good morning, good afternoon. Well, it depends. Where are you? Depends. Whether it's good morning or good afternoon. Hola, Mariela. Hi, Mariela. Honduras. Thank you very much. Okay, how is the lighting YouTube, because YouTube, we're doing the video, we're taping in YouTube. So every time that you need to refresh your thinking, you can go right here in my YouTube channel, Dr. Josefina, and watch the video again and again and again. Because today we're talking about resetting your mind. And the mind has to be reset constantly, repeatedly, because we need to continue to change, to become, to transform. Okay? The lighting is great. Awesome. Ina. Awesome. I love it. I like it. I like it. Okay. So before I start with my lecturing, do you have any question? But okay, let me set up the stage. What I like to talk about today is about the mind. Everything starts in your mind. What controls everything you do is your thoughts. So if we don't learn how your mind works, if it's like having a car, and I'm guilty. I never read a manual for my car, and I know my car can do amazing things that I have no clue. So the same thing happened with our mind. Fortunately, for me, I like to study how the mind works. So we have to learn how this biological computer works so we can be in control of our destiny. You can master your destiny, you can be in control of your destiny, but you need to know how your mind works. That's what I like to talk about today. So I'm going to give you like 30 seconds, 45 seconds. So if you have any question that you want me to address, interesting concept. Yes, okay, Mel, mom, oh mom, okay? And any question that you want to ask before I get going. Because when I get going, I'm not going to look at your comments. I'm not going to look anything. Thank you, Instagram. Thank you, thank you, thank you, YouTube, TikTok. In TikTok. Okay, how the mind works. The mind, when you study the mind has three different factors that we're going to focus on those factors today. The mind has the conscious mind, the subconscious mind, and the creative subconscious. You find that in my book, number 1. Also, you find a lot of videos that I have in my YouTube channel that I talk about how the mind works. So you can study in the book, you can watch my video about the mind, and then you can be amazed. You're going to be amazed. You're going to be amazed. Mom asked, how do you stay in great shape? That's another show. Working hard. How do I stay in shape? I work out every single day. I don't take a day off. If my body doesn't ask for rest, I don't give a rest. If I want to go work out any day, I go. I have to rest today because somebody says I have to rest. No, I rest when my body tells me to rest. Armstrong from Houston. Okay, so are we doing the mind thing or are we doing the questioning thing? What can you say about when the mind betrays you? Beautiful. Okay, we're staying with the mind. The question is, what can you say when the mind betrays you? I don't think the mind can betray you because the mind is responding and a programming that is already set. You cannot do anything that is already imprinted in your subconscious mind. There are behaviors like driving a car, brushing your teeth, tying your shoes, riding a bicycle. Those are behaviors that you learn. And once you learn them, they were imprinted at the subconscious level. So the same thing, when you said how the mind can betray you, the mind cannot react or respond to anything that is not already programmed into the mind. So that's what we call in this segment reset of your mind, resetting your mind, because you have to change the programming so your mind doesn't betray you. So you already have a programming at the subconscious level that is making you do what you are doing. What book you have today? I have book number 1 and I have book number 2. I have these two today, 1 and 2, because we're talking about the mind, which you find in my first book, and why it's so important to reset, to keep learning, to keep changing. So what happened? You learn how to brush your teeth, all those things that I just said, and then you do it automatically, free flowingly, naturally. You don't think about brushing your teeth. You just get up and brush your teeth. You don't think about how to start the car. I open the door, I take the car key, or I press the button, but I have to have the car key with me. I press the button, I put the car key in, and blah. You don't do that. You get in your car, boom, 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 pow, you're gone. So, but in the beginning, you went through a process of repetition and repetition and repetition to learn a specific behavior. So, what happened after we learn those behaviors, we act naturally, free flowingly, easily. We don't have to think or we don't have to practice nothing. We already have mastered those behaviors. So that is with the good behaviors. Now imagine the same thing happen with the bad habits. So if you want to break a bad habit, you have to reprogram your subconscious mind with new behavior, with a new belief system, with a new way of looking at life or the problem or the issue or the circumstances. So every behavior is a learned behavior. You learn to be like that. So what it means, you can change it. So if you can undo that, you can reprogram your mind. And I have excellent affirmation that you find in my website. If you go to my website, Dr. Josefina, you go and you can download CDs about the mind is designed for success, the affirmation CD that I had there. Because of what? Because once you want to change your thinking, you want to reprogram your mind, you have to have something to imprint. You cannot delete all the programming in your computer and then you use your computer, you got nothing because you haven't reprogrammed your new computer, the programming that you really want in that computer. You have in your normal computer, you have a program that you don't like it. It's not efficient, it's not working for you anymore, so you want to change it. So what do? You delete the old programming and then you reprogram, you download a new programming. And this is what we are doing for next year, starting today. We are going to reprogram our mind. So what the programming that I have at the subconscious level is the programming that is going to take me in the direction of my divine destiny, which is book number 5. But to do that, we have to reset the mind. So what do you need to reset your mind? Because you're going to delete the old programming, you need new programming. So you need affirmation. What are affirmations? Affirmations are thoughts, are sentences that you are going to reprogram in your new computer. So let me see here. Carla said that once believe in impossible when you exactly. Exactly. If you believe that something is impossible for you, it's impossible for you. But the moment that you change the belief system, it becomes a reality for you. And how do you do that? You do with affirmation, everything that I want to do is possible for me. You change the way you talk to yourself. You start doing affirmations that are saying the opposite of the negativity. Everything that I want to do is possible for me. I have plenty of time, energy, wisdom, and money to do anything I want. I train, I exercise, and I train every day for vitality and balance. I have energy, wisdom, and money to do anything I want. Those are affirmations that I have reprogrammed in my head and 40 years ago. I've been doing this all more than 50 years from day one. I've been doing this what we're called today self-talk, the way you talk to yourself. Because what happened, everything that you say that you believe, your belief system is imprinted at the subconscious level. The subconscious mind is the part of the mind that is the best servant, the best slave that you can have is your subconscious mind. Because you don't have to do anything, you just do it. Like driving your car, like brushing your teeth, like tying your shoes, like riding a bike. There are behaviors that once you learn them, you do it easily, effortlessly, free-flowingly, naturally. You don't have to think about that. And like I said in the beginning, the same thing is with the bad habit. When we are programmed with bad habit, we keep doing it and doing it and doing it. And then you scratch your hair and you think, why do I keep doing that? I don't want to do that. You keep doing it because you're not changing your thinking. You're not deleting the old programming. And it doesn't mean that you delete and then in one day you say, I exercise and I train every day for vitality and balance. And the next day you're going to do it. No, this is repetition, repetition, repetition. It's like when you learn how to do everything, brushing your teeth, tying your shoes, riding a bike, driving your car. You learn that through repetition. Your mom or your dad and somebody keep teaching you about how to do those chores, how to tie your shoes and so on. So repetition, repetition, repetition. You have to repeat the behavior. You have to do it until it becomes easily, effortlessly, free-flowingly, naturally. It's you. You don't have to make yourself to go to the gym. You don't have to make yourself to brush your teeth. You don't have to make yourself to wash the dishes. You just do it easily, effortlessly, free-flowingly, naturally. And that's when life becomes amazing and so exciting because then you have what people call discipline. Reputation, 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 repetition, repetition, repetition. What do you do and say? Oh, what you do and say show the world that is show that is show the world that is why I have decided to buy your book. It will be a gift for kids. Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you for saying that because I mean, absolutely. I'm the same type of person. You can say anything you want, but I have to see you in action. I have to see how you live your life. You're not going to tell me to be healthy and you don't represent a picture of health. I agree totally with you. I think action speaks louder, more louder than talking. Talking is cheap. Talking is cheap. And especially this day, you can make yourself in pictures and you can make yourself with filters. I have filters here and I got filters here. If you want to see me without filters, you come to YouTube. But here I can do filter. I do filter because I like it. It's fun. But you can do anything and make yourself look like something that you are not. And we don't want to be something that we are not. We are something that we are. The creatures that God created us perfect. Perfect, because we are perfect. So let me finish this. So you have conscious mind and subconscious mind. What is the conscious mind? The conscious mind is a part of the mind that you are using constantly. Like right now, consciously, you are thinking, oh, When I finish watching her, I'm going to go to the gym. Or when I finish watching her, I'm going to go order the books. Or when I finish watching Dr. Josefina or Josefina, I'm going to subscribe to her YouTube channel. So you do that's you consciously thinking about that. Or when you finish watching me, you are going to go out and walk. Okay, that's consciously. So what happened? Because you're thinking about that's what you are consciously thinking. So what happened when you get up? You are going to do what you said consciously that you were going to do. So automatically, free flowingly, easily, you move in the direction that you are thinking right now you're going to do. So whatever you're thinking is going to be imprinted at the subconscious mind. So the subconscious mind has all the programming, has everything that you've been thinking since you've been alive. And in that programming, unfortunately, are some programming that belongs to other people, people that raised you, people who were your teachers, your environment, your friends, the church. Whatever they say to you at a younger age, that thing was programmed in your subconscious level. If somebody says to you, when I was a teenager, one of my teachers said I was doing gymnastics, and my professor was very stiff. I didn't have any flexibility moving forward, the stretching flexibility, and none. Like you sit on the floor, you spread your legs, and then you try to touch the floor with your chest. I was like this. I was like this. I could not bend at all. But my professor, that was my geography teacher, he loved gymnastics. And because he loves gymnastics, he will stay after school and train us for fun. So when I'm doing the exercise, he's behind me. And I'm looking up and I say, I can. And he will put his hand in my back and very gently push it forward, saying, yes, you can, yes, you can, yes, you can. By that professor telling me that I could when I was 14, 13 years old, that got imprinted at my subconscious level to this day that I can do it, and I believe that I can do anything I put my mind to. So that's the impact that people have over you. So fortunate for me, it always has been people who tell me things that are positive. So I don't have to have a trauma because somebody told me I could not do it. Because my bodybuilding coach said, oh, you cannot do it. No. That's not in my life. But what happened, what I'm trying to say is that whatever anybody said about you years ago or to the present time, that information, if you buy into that information, you buy into that information when you're a child because you don't know better. But as an adult, you don't have to buy into somebody else's opinion about you, because that's it, their opinion. You know, you define yourself, you know who you are, you know the type of person you are, you know about your personal private victories. You have victories that nobody knows, only you know, and that is what gives you power to keep on going and be the best, absolutely amazing person that the universe has ever created, because you know about your personal victory. You know who you are. That's the power that you have. So it doesn't matter what anybody thinks. What it matters is what you think about yourself. And when you have that power, when you are finally connect with that energy, you move forward. You don't go backward. You walk straight. You don't look like the Bible said, don't look to the right, don't look to the left. You go straight forward. And you project yourself into this divine destiny that nobody can stop you. Nobody, because your trajectory is all power, it's all energy, it's all determination, it's all discipline, because that's what is inside of you. because that's the way you know that the power that you have is in your mind, and you connect it. You know that if you set your mind to do whatever you want to do, you can do it. You set your mind and you will do it. And the beautiful thing is that the setting the mind is not about to do something that you are not capable. Because when you set your mind, there is an alignment between your mind and the goals that you set, that they are congruent, that you can do it. You don't want to be setting goals that are goals that you don't have the resources, the capability, the ability, that you don't have the equipped. God has equipped you to achieve what you're supposed to achieve in your divine destiny. Because God is always working on you, equipping you so you can do it, so you can be that person that you already are. But you are like peeling the onion, resetting your mind, deleting the old habits, deleting the old self-talk, deleting the lousy self-esteem, deleting believing in somebody else's opinion. The only opinion that you have to give power to, the only opinion that has to count for you is how God defines you. That is the only definition you need in this life. Don't buy into anything else. You define yourself. You and God, those two. Those two. That's why you see me so powerful, because I know how God defines me. I agree with God, and I know He equipped me to do everything I need to do, and it's an amazing journey. And I'm sharing with you this because you have that power, but you gotta take action. You have to have determination. You have to decide once and for all. I'm gonna be the magnificent, the majestic, the unbelievable person that I know I am, because you know you are. Give me a break. Wow. Oh God, please. Somebody stop me. Pretty, pretty. Oh my God. Hi, Josefina. Hello, everybody. Greeting from Caracas, teacher. I love you, Alfonso. Oh, I went off. El espíritu. God bless you, doctora. Gracias, Peri. Ah, mi pelo está súper suave hoy. Tengo el pelo súper suave. My hair is so soft today. It doesn't want to stand up. It's relaxing. My hair is relaxing today. My amazing friend, Patrice Petit. I love you, Patty. I love you, girl. Here I am, Patty, blasting off. Thank you for speaking English. You're welcome. Well, I do once a week English and once a week Spanish. Saturday, usually we're going to keep Saturday for you guys. I wish I would heard this years ago. But you hear it, okay, Violette, but you're listening to it now. There is never too late. Please do not believe that it's too late. You can make the changes now. You were born at the right time, at the right place to do the right thing. You were not born late or later. You born at the right time, at the right moment. This is your time. Don't buy into that, because this is the perfect time for you. Because when you made the changes, you're showing people. Not because you're doing it to show people. It's because you're changing the paradigm. You change the paradigm because you can do it. People around you, your friends, your family, your husband, your children, whoever. If you don't have anybody, you have God that are witnesses, you change it. So never feel that it's too late. Never feel that it's too late. Never. Please do not believe ever. Because let me give you an example. When my coach said to me, or told me that I can be good for bodybuilding, that I had a lot of potential, if I would have said, never occurred to me to tell him, I'm 59 years old, I'm an old lady, I cannot do it. No. Imagine the last 17 years I have been competing in bodybuilding successfully. I don't leave a competition without a trophy. Never. If I were to say, oh, well, I'm too old for bodybuilding, I will never, ever go back to school when I was 50 and get my doctor's degree. Well, I'm too old to go to school. Who goes to school as young people? I'm going to be the old people, the old person in the university. Who cares? Age has nothing to do with your potential. Age has nothing to do with your power. Energy has no age. Potential has no age. Don't go in that direction. If I were to believe, oh my God, oh, I cannot write books because I'm 70. I started writing my books at 70. And I have 5 books and I'm going to start next year, book number 6 in my 70s. And I feel amazing and I feel powerful. You know why I feel amazing and powerful? Because I control my mind. I don't let any kind of crappy thought, like I'm too old to do this, I'm too old to whatever, to whatever. I don't allow that because my belief system is I'm all powerful, I'm all strong. I can do anything that I want to do with God who empowers me. I can do all things through God who empowers me. If God is with me, there is no weapon against me. And I go on and on and on about that. Because the affirmation, my normal affirmation, you find them in my website. Let me calm down. Because this is very important. This is very powerful. This is where the change starts. My affirmation, all my affirmations, you can download the CD affirmation from my website, drjosefina.com, drjosefina.com. Only it's going to cost you each CD $10. So the affirmation CD is going to cost you $10. The books, you can order them in Amazon because you need to start reprogramming your mind with new way of thinking. And those affirmations are going to be in your car, in your phone, whatever you're doing, you are listening to this affirmation because you are going to reprogram your belief system. You're going to reprogram your mind. And the only way that you can reprogram your thinking and your mind forever is going to be through repetition. You cannot repeat an affirmation once. I studied one scripture for weeks, but I'm at the point that I'm doing scriptures. I've already got a doctor's degree in my personal development affirmation. I know them by heart. So I'm in a different in the next level, and the next level is the spiritual part. So right now, my affirmations are all spiritual affirmation because from the point of view of the world, the natural world, I've done everything. Praise the Lord, thank you, baby Jesus. Okay, that's how I feel. So I'm now at that level that what I memorize, what I study are my scriptures. Right now, I'm just studying one that I've been there for weeks. I don't know if you want me to share that one with you, but I've been there for weeks because as you have, like I said, and this transformation with the books, you have to read the books. You have to study the books. Then you have to assimilate the book. And the assimilation of the information is where you find the transformation. The same thing with this. For me to be godly, to be close to God, to a little tiny bit, almost like God wants me to be just a little bit, I have to read the scriptures, I have to study, I have to assimilate, I meditate on them, I practice them so that way I can be more godly. I can be more like Jesus. I can be more a better person because I try to imitate good qualities. You don't have to buy into this if you don't want to. It's just find anything, anybody that you want to emulate the quality, the be a good person, because this is the only thing you have. You're not going to take the money. You're not going to take the fame. You can see people with money, fame, everything that the world offers, and they're not happy. And they're not happy. So it tells you that it's a separation between humanity, your humanity, let's talk in individual terms. In your humanity, there is a separation between your humanity and God. And not until that separation gets bridged, that separation ends, and it's just unified, you will not find the peace of God that surpasses all understanding. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. It's sweet. I get chill. My body gets all chill because it's just such an amazing life and an amazing connection and communication and communion with the divinity, with the divine, with the beauty. And then, on top of that, you become the type of person that constantly are surprising yourself that you can do things, you can do supernatural things. It sounds like weird, like when Jesus said, you can do things better than me, you can do what I do better. Can you imagine when you read that in the Bible, you say, really? Sure, right, right. But you know what? As you develop spiritually, you find yourself doing it. You find yourself doing it. And the thing is that you do it privately. And you know why you do it privately? Number one, because it's so difficult to believe that it's better to keep it to yourself and reinforce yourself and your trust and you believe in God and that power and that energy. And then it will radiate and then you teach it in a different way. Wow. Have you ever been depressed? I don't think I'm being depressed. I don't think, the question is, I love your positivity and strong you are. Have you ever been depressed? I don't know. Because what I understand being depressed is being depressed. To me, depression is somebody who really needs help. So I have never felt like I need help. Like, I mean, I'm somebody is depressed, you need to go for help because I don't know. I really don't know. And when, from the spiritual point of view, God says, let me show you what God says about depression. Remember, go for help. Not everybody can, you need to go for help, you do help. But let me read to you what God says about depression. So I'm going to be in Isaiah 60, and I open it right where it is. This is what God says about depression. So, no, about me being depressed, no, sad sometimes, but no, I don't have time now. But anyway, no, I'm not going to go into me. Let's talk about what God says about depression. This is in many different parts, but I'm going to be addressing the one that I know by heart, which is Isaiah chapter 60, verse 1. You have your Bible, okay? Isaiah chapter 60, verse 1. And it goes like that. Arise, and in capital letters, arise from the depression and prostration in which circumstances have kept you. Rise to a new life. Shine. Be radiant with the glory of the Lord. For your light has come, and the glory of the Lord has risen upon you. So it goes like that. Arise from the depression and prostration in which circumstances have kept you. So what happened? We look at the circumstances around us, and those circumstances get me into depression. If I will look at the circumstances I was surrounded when I was in my country and I wanted to achieve my goals and my dream. If I look at the circumstances, I would have been depressed. But I didn't look at the circumstances. I didn't look at the circumstances. Can you hear me? Reset. Okay, let me stop for a minute. Instagram, can you hear me? For somebody calling. Can you hear me? Instagram? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Nobody's responding. Okay, I guess nobody's complaining, so, right? You can hear me. Okay, somebody says yes. Beautiful. Thank you so much. Okay. So, look, the circumstances get you depressed. So, what keep people depressed is the circumstances. Arise from the depression and prostration in which the circumstances have kept you. I never look at the circumstances around me. I never allow the circumstances determine which I was going to do with my dream, because it had nothing to do with my dream. It had to do with the circumstances. And I didn't care whether I had money, whether I had resources. The only thing I knew, I had dreams, my dreams. So the circumstances for me, praise the Lord, thank you, baby Jesus, they were irrelevant for me to this day. That was for me, age has nothing to do with anything. Age is not going to stop me for being what I want to be. Age doesn't want to stop me for doing what I want to do. Age is not going to stop me for having what I want to have, period. Because the circumstances do not define me. Next, and then it goes, rise to a new life. We have to make the choice to rise to a new life. Do I want a new life? Yes, reset your mind. Do you want a new life? Then reset your mind. Why do I want to reset my mind? Because God says so. God says in Romans chapter 12, do not be conformed by the world, but be transformed. How? Then God gives you the answer. By the renewal of your mind and your attitude. You have to change your mind and you have to change your attitude. Rise to a new life. Do you want a new life? Do you really want it? Because sometimes we do think that we want it, but we don't want it bad enough to make the changes that we need to make. When you want something bad enough, you are willing to die for it. You are willing to sacrifice. You are willing to postpone gratification. You don't want the gratification now. Oh, how long is it going to take me to get in shape? Whatever it takes, 1 year, 2 years, 500 years, the rest of your life. Yeah, so what? Who cares how long it's going to take you? And what is important is that every single day you're moving towards that direction. And when you don't put the time and thinking about, oh, how long is it going to take me? Because that's going to do, you're going to sabotage yourself and you're going to stop doing it and you don't do it anymore because you didn't get it in 2 weeks. Wow! No, that doesn't work that way. Rise to a new life. Shine. God says to you, shine. Shine. He says you are the light of the world. Light shines. The circumstances can take over the mind. No, mommy. You agree. The circumstances can take over the mind, but you have to control your mind. There is this spirit. You can't control your mind. You have. We can spend the whole show right here. Let me continue. Shine. Be radiant with the glory of the Lord, for your light has come. God tells us that our light has come, that we're supposed to shine, but we don't want to do it. And because we don't do it, we don't get it. Because it's a catch-22. You have to obey. You have to go to the gym to get in shape. You have to go to bed early to get up early. You have to be right to be healthy. You have to do things in the right direction to get the thing that you want. So you are the light. Your light has come. But it's difficult for most people to understand that your light has come. Then you have to be radiant. That you're supposed to be radiant. Then you don't have to be a victim. God didn't create victim. God made you victorious, fabulous, and it's a mindset. It's a mindset. Maybe what I'm telling you is all bullshit. Okay, let me believe everything I'm telling you is crap. It's no good, but it works for me the good way. If I was believing in junk, I will have a junky life. But I believe the positive, I have a positive life. So you choose. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter because both philosophy work 100%. So I choose the positive one. I choose the godly one. I choose that God says to me that rise and shine, be radiant. I will rise and shine and be radiant. I like that. I like better than being depressed, for me, broke. I have nothing. I have this, the government, the country, the society. I don't have time for that crap. I really don't. Pow! Which is the reason? Okay, which is all the reason for being careful and not letting circumstances to chaos. Because the circumstances. How do you define circle? The word circumstances is like a circle, right? Circumstance, and you stand. Look at the word circumstance. Circus. It's a circle, right? And stand. Circus. You stand. You're standing in your circumstances. You change the circumstances. If you don't find the way you want it, you change them. Oh my God, there is a beautiful quote. I don't believe in circumstances. What is this guy that he has a beautiful quote that says, I don't believe in circumstances. I believe in people. If you don't find them, you make them. And you don't have you create them. I mean, there is a quote, somebody must have it about the name of the person will come to me. But he starts like that. I do not believe in circumstances. There are people who, if they don't believe in, if they want them, they find. If they don't have, if they don't, they find them. If they don't find them, they make them. It's just like that. It's just like that. You believe the circumstance. If I would have believed that by circumstances in Venezuela, when I was a baby, it was going to stop me for doing what I wanted to do because of my circumstances. I had all negative circumstances. I'm coming from a very humble family. No money, nothing. Poor family, poor, okay? Poor and money poor, but no mentally poor. Because that's the poor, the worst poverty is the poverty of the mind. So my circumstances were like, there's no way I can do what I'm doing now. But I didn't believe in my circumstances. It's just if you believe in your circumstances, they're controlling you, they're more powerful to you. That you look if you have a mindset, you're constantly gonna be sabotaging yourself. You know why? Because you're not able to see possibilities. When you constantly focusing in the circumstances, the negative circumstances, you cannot see the possibility because the mind is goal oriented. You cannot have two conflicting thoughts. You either believe that you can do it, then you can make the circumstances, that you can make things happen for you, or you don't. And whatever possibility you choose, that's the possibility that you collapse. And you find that in quantum thinking. If you want to know more about that, Google quantum thinking, study quantum thinking, and you see that life is an ocean of possibilities. And the possibility that I will collapse or make happen is the possibility that I'm thinking about constantly, all day long, meditating on that. So if you constantly, repeatedly dwelling on your negative possibilities or circumstances, you're done. You're done. You're done. I'm done. Follow the house. Thank you, Sergio. Are we done? Okay. Wow, yes. But isn't that amazing? We are so freaking fabulous. Okay, yes. George Bernard Shaw. George Bernard Shaw. He said, oh my God, he said, George Bernard Shaw, I don't believe in circumstances. The people who get on this world are the people who get up, look at the circumstances they want, and they and find them, and then make them happen. And make them happen. George Bernard Shaw. Thank you so much. Jay, I don't believe in circumstances. How do I do? I don't believe in circumstances. The people who get in this world are the people who gets up and look for the circumstances they want. They want, and if they can find them, they make them. If you can find the circumstances you want, you make them. Thank you, my darling. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, George Bernard Shaw. Yes, you don't find the circumstances you want, you make them. Make them. You are that powerful, but you gotta believe it. I cannot make you believe it. You gotta believe it. You have that's a whack on the side of the head. That you change your mind, you change your thinking, and make the circumstances you want. I always make the circumstances that I want. I don't care. I don't care. You're 76 years old. You can do no. I don't care. I make the circumstances I want. I love you. Thank you, Patty. Isn't it an amazing quote? I think we should all memorize that quote. George Bernard Shaw. Jay, send it to me in private. I don't believe in circumstances. The people who get up in this world are the people who get up and look for the circumstances they want. I love it. And look, they want. And if they can find them, they make them. I like that. If you can find them, make them. You want to be ageless? Be ageless. Who cares? I think my skin looks beautiful today, right? You too. You know what I decided to do because I noticed a difference, and I'm gonna do it like at least I think I'm gonna do it every other day. Inana, gracias. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You want me to tell you what do you think about my skin today? Yes, Dominica, you know what I did? And I'm gonna do every single day. Not every single day, but every other day. Or at least, I don't know, well, at least I'm gonna try to do it every other day. Jay from New York, from New York. Thank you so much for posting the quote from Bernard Shaw. Thank you so much. So amazing. I used to have that in my office when I was working at the university here in Florida. And I used to have a poster with him. And I just love his work. Yeah, your skin looks amazing. Okay, this is what I did. I want you to try to see what happens to you. Exfoliate the whole body. Today, I did it last week, and I noticed a difference, and I know it's making sense because if I exfoliate, this is what my insight today when I was exfoliating, that you're killing all these dead cells instead of leaving them for the whole week. I just exfoliate. But one of the things I noticed also uh, with the exfoliation is one thing. What the trick is with the gloves when you buy the glove, because I noticed last week I took the cream for exfoliation and I just did it without the glove. Nothing. It's like I said, wow, it's not the cream. the exfoliate because you don't feel like sand. In the ocean you get sand or something. You feel the scrubbing, you're scrubbing. But with this cream, you don't feel any scrubbing. So what I noticed with the gloves, so the glove, get you nice glove for exfoliation, and that you can have any cream that you want to for you for the exfoliation product. I use the Neutrogena, and then whole body, skin, face, and I tell you, it's all dead cells gone. So I think I found this. Don't tell anybody. You want me to tell another secret? This our first time I'm sharing this, okay? You guys are blessed. In the morning when I'm cooking my oatmeal, I almost did a video, but I don't want to do it because I don't want people giving me their opinion. And you're gonna burn your face. You know what I mean? I do my thing on my own. I do my thing. You know, like I'm cooking my oatmeal, right? My little bowl that I cook my oatmeal. When the oatmeal is cooking, it's the vapor. I put my face like this, so the vapor from the oatmeal gets in my face. So this is what I've been doing lately. My oatmeal is cooking, and then the vapor from the oatmeal, because my oatmeal is like old fashioned in its it takes like for 8 minutes, 10 minutes to cook. I like to cook it for 8 minutes because it's the old fashioned oatmeal, so I like it nice and soft. I don't keep my face for 10 minutes, put it like a minute, 2 minutes, like this. Of course, I take a break and then I go back. So the vapor from the oatmeal, and you remember in the old days that they say oatmeal is good for your skin? Amazing. So one of the things that I'm using lately, exfoliation, really, I see the difference. You guys do it and tell me, okay? And then the vaporizing, like you open your pores, it opens your pores. You found the fountain of youth. Yes, I think so. Yeah, I mean, amazing. It's just, especially the exfoliation thing, and it makes sense to me because sometimes we exfoliate. I used to exfoliate when I'm competing, like every year, twice or three times, depending how many competitions I do. Because for competition, you have to exfoliate. So when you paint yourself, you paint the paint looks good. So that we do exfoliation for competition. So yeah, but then now something got into me this year about the exfoliation and the difference. It's just amazing. The steam, yes, the steam from the oatmeal that is cooking. And then you stay there, then of course you feel it's too high, you kind of, you're not stupid, you're smart. So you know when to get back and then you feel it. You feel how many times you're gonna do it. Like I do it like 2 or 3 times. I do it minimum two. So and then I come here in the mirror and I look my skin and it's all has humidity. So it doesn't look dry and oh, amazing. Look at my skin today. I see the difference, especially in YouTube because I don't have filter in YouTube. Blocking, blocking, blocking. Okay. As says Patrick. Okay, yes. Mix it with eggs, white, and Vaseline and put on your skin. So, wow. Okay. Thank you, Rina. Okay, nos vamos. Absolutely. I have 1 minute and 56 seconds in Instagram. So I think it's time to clean my face. And of course, you also know that I don't go to bed without cleaning my face. Soon as I'm done with you guys, immediately I clean my face, put my little whatever cream they buy and I buy them in Amazon, very inexpensive products. And you find them all in my website. Everything that I use is in my website, so you can check it out there. Dr.Josefina.com. Remember the books, Instagram. Remember my books are in Amazon, and you find the link here in my profile and Instagram, and you go to my profile, Instagram, you find the link to my books and my website. My friends here in TikTok, the same. I love you guys. I'm gonna be signing off in Instagram because we have 58 seconds. Thank you for joining us. Remember, we do English once a week and we do Spanish once a week. Have a great and successful weekend. I said pow, you said wow. Pow! We're gonna cut before they cut us. Yeah, finally. Usually they cut me off. Read. Oh, I like this. Resetting your mind. Oh, I like that. Absolutely, that's very important for your skin. Okay, I read it. Wow. Yes. Okay, anything else, Instagram, TikTok? Thank you, TikTok. Are we done? Any other question before we go? YouTube, my friends, thank you for joining us today. Oh my God. Okay, yes, we skip. Okay, so I think we all done. Oh my God. I think I'm done. They're getting weird. I love you. Wow. Wow. Remember the books, Instagram, Amazon, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Nos vamos here. Bye. Mwah. I love you. Leave side changes. Okay. End stream. Yeah.